In a distant land and time, a story was told, a story that has resonated through the ages, touching hearts and souls. It's the timeless parable of the Prodigal Son, a narrative of profound forgiveness and redemption. Once upon a time, in a humble village, there lived a father with 2 sons. This father was known not only for his wealth but for his wisdom and compassion. The family was content, living a simple and harmonious life. However, the younger son, filled with restlessness and ambition, approached his father with an audacious request.
"Father, give me my share of the inheritance now."
The father, his heart heavy with sorrow, granted his son's wish and divided his wealth between the 2 brothers. The younger son, with a bag full of riches, left for a faraway land, where he indulged in a life of extravagance and folly. He was intoxicated by the allure of worldly pleasures. The days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months. His newfound friends, attracted by his wealth, reveled in his extravagance. But as the saying goes, pride comes before a fall. Soon, famine struck the land, and the young man found himself impoverished, reduced to feeding pigs just to survive. It was in the depths of despair that he had an epiphany.
"I will return to my father, confess my sins, and beg for forgiveness."
Meanwhile, the father, who had been waiting and watching, spotted his son returning from a distance. With great compassion, he ran to embrace his wayward child, even before the son could utter a word. The son, overwhelmed with guilt, fell to his knees and confessed his wrongdoings, expecting rejection and punishment.
"Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son."
But the father, instead of anger or reproach, held him close, tears of joy streaming down his face.
"My son was lost and is found."
The father called for a grand celebration, a feast to end all feasts. The news spread throughout the village. The villagers joined in, and the celebration echoed through the night. There was dancing, music, and laughter, for the prodigal son had returned. However, not everyone shared in the joy. The older son, who had remained faithful and obedient, observed from a distance, harboring resentment. He confronted his father, expressing his bitterness at the extravagant welcome for a brother who had squandered his inheritance.
"I have been faithful and obedient all these years, yet you've never thrown a celebration for me."
The father, with love in his heart, explained his actions. He emphasized the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation over anger and resentment.
"Your brother was lost and is found. We must celebrate this moment of redemption and joy."
The older son, touched by his father's words, chose to embrace the spirit of forgiveness. He joined the celebration, and the family was reunited. The prodigal son teaches us about the boundless nature of forgiveness and the joy of reconciliation. It reminds us that no matter how far we may stray, love and compassion can always bring us back home. Thank you for joining us on this heartfelt journey through one of the most profound parables ever told. May the story of the prodigal son inspire you to seek forgiveness, offer compassion, and celebrate the power of love. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless tales and inspirational stories. Until next time, may your hearts be filled with forgiveness and your souls with love.